welcome to the sports segment here on the AM show. Lovely, awesome weekend it was in the world of football and sports. Well, in the English Premier League, a lot happened with Manchester City was still on top of the league, a point separating them and Liverpool. Liverpool winning at home to Burnley by 4-2, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer suffered his first domestic defeat at the hands of Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium by 2-0. We'll show you highlights of all those matches and everything that happened in Europe, from Spain to Italy, and then the French Ligue 1, and then the German Bundesliga. But we start here on the local scene, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko blew a golden opportunity to make the next stage of the CAF Confederation Cup after drawing 1-0 with Sudanese side Hilal yesterday at the Babaya Stadium. Well, with Nkana winning at home to Zesco, the Porcupine Warriors needed just a win to seal a quarter-final berth, but that didn't happen as Kotoko striker Sonny Yakuba rescued a point for the side in the dying minutes of the game. We've got highlights of the game for you.
The other 7 players present on the park were part of that side that were defeated in Sudan. Now cross comes in! And it's the opener, it's the visitors who strike first. And as he did in the reverse fixture, it's Walid Hamid who has the goal that separates the two.
Well, in fact, it was a great goal, well worked, came from across, and at one stage it looked like the ball was going out. Look at this, controls the ball well, plays it into that space, he waits for the appropriate time, just a little bit of a chip. Any golfer would be proud of.
Some distance from the position of the ball, and there's the chance, and it crashes off the crossbar here. The crowd can hardly believe it. They thought that was the moment. Abdul Fatua has plenty of quality, and that was ever so close.
Brilliant, brilliantly taken. Look at that dip on it. It goes over the wall, and as it goes over the wall, it just dips.
What can he conjure up from here? It doesn't seem likely he can hit the target from this particular angle. It is Fatua, he attempts it, and he has struck the woodwork again from a free kick. It will break to him. Here's Fatua. Still he continues on, battling up against Abdallah, who's fresh onto the park.
And look at this one, he just bends it around the wall there, hits the upright, and how unlucky can you be? I mean, he's hit the goalpost twice now.
Twisting and turning, chance. Oh, that is very poor, considering how excellently he worked himself in that space.
And look at what he does here, holds the ball up, creates the space, but this is where he gets underneath it, and obviously there was a number of players around him.
Gets it back, lovely 1-2, it's Hamid, denied by Felix Annan.
Making his run, the third man run, look at it there, he continues his run, and one touch scoring of the highest.
This could be his moment. And it's Fatua, and this time it is saved. So, on target, but Jamal Salim gets down. Well, they might go a further goal behind. There's so much space developing. It's played onto a dangerous area. Still working is Emmanuel Gyamfi. He continues on, he's brought down, and the referee says, get back up. There's a hand on the shirt.
There's a hand on the shirt, but not enough. Not enough for a penalty. I mean, obviously a defender is going to use his hands in a duel like that, and a good refereeing. Look at the security there, saying to their fans, please don't continue doing what you're doing. We're going to get fined by CAF.
At least there's the athletics track which they have to clear. That's a good strong run, and Ampong shifts it out wide and back into a good area. Is that the equalizer? It's Yakuba, he's got it.
Looks like the referee has decided.
All right, so Sonny Yakuba with the equalizer for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Unfortunately, not the result we expected, because a win for Kotoko would have taken them to the next stage of the competition, as I noted earlier. Time to hear from Kotoko coach CK Akono.
we expected a very tough game because Hilal, the way the setup is being played, we were aware that it was going to be a difficult game. I saw them play Zesco in Zambia, and it was clear, very disciplined now since we took over. And so we were expecting to, even though with the difficulties that comes with the game, we were expecting to qualify today because we realized that Nkana has won, and all we needed to do was to win. Unfortunately, one of their strengths now, which is the area ball, they got to go out of that, and we struggled. We could have lost this game. I'm happy we drew, and there's another chance for us. Today was not our best performance, I agree. We looked sluggish in the way we attack, and also our mobility was not enough. You know, Hilal said that in an away match, they defend very, very well. And it's important for us to move without the ball. We didn't do that enough, and it a bit, we suffered, we struggled in that sense.
All right, so CK Akono is coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. His thoughts after yesterday's 1-1 draw with Hilal at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. So now what it means is that they have to win their last game against Zesco away to book a place in the next stage of the CAF Confederation Cup. Well, away from their game yesterday, definitely there will be more reactions in our subsequent sports bulletins. But Asante Kotoko Trail, Felix Annan, Amos Frimpong, and Kwame Bonsu have been handed a call-up to the Black Stars following their impressive showing for the side in the ongoing CAF Confederation Cup. My colleague Asai Bediakon has more on Coach Kwesi Appiah's 24-man team for the last Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Kenya.
Aside the call-ups to the three Kotoko players, Coach Appiah has handed debut call-ups to defender Joseph Edu of Genk in Belgium and Asante of Al Jazeera in the UAE, and Hassan Wakasu, junior brother of Mubarak Wakasu, who plays at Victoria SC in Portugal, and Caleb Ansa Ekuban of Trabzonspor in Turkey. Coach Asamoah has returned to the team, as well as Alfred Duncan of Sassuolo, AFC Wimbledon striker Kwesi Appiah, who last played for the team 4 years ago. Jeffrey Schlupp is also back in the team following his recent fine form for Crystal Palace. The squad has regular names of Richard Ofori, Lawrence Ati, Lumo Agbenyenu, and the Yadom Nuhu Kasim, Nicolas Opoku, and John Boy making the defense. In midfield, we have Andre Ayew, Mubarak Okasu, Christian Achu, and Thomas Partey, with the forwards made up of Jordan Ayew and Emmanuel Boateng, who recently moved to Chinese side Dalian Yifang,